I start this? Hey kiddo. Okay, so it's been a while. And I was supposed to put up a video like a week ago, and that's like a week gone. So here's a video for you. To recap what happened since you last saw me, I drove down to Cedarville. I drove down to Ohio, to Toledo first to help my brother move in. Me and my mom drove down to Cedarville, and we got pizza here, and then stayed the night in this lovely hotel. We got in at like midnight. It was terribly cold, and just all around good experience. That next morning was the day that I moved in, Sunday. We got up, since my dad drove in later. He got in at like 2. We both drove down to Xenia. It's not Xenia, it's Xenia. We drove down there to get car washes and some lunch, and then we got my key into my dorm room, although I did not have I'll be right back. I did not have one of these to get into the dorm. So I had to wait for somebody to come to the door to let us in every time we had to come back and get something from the car. That was a delightful experience. I'd love to do that again sometime. Got all the stuff finally in the room. It's quite homey and spacious. I just finished the renovations of the lights up here. You might not be able to see that, whatever. But I got a coffee machine, got a fridge, microwave, printer, all the necessities for a college student. Oh, computer, charger. So we moved in. Then, like that night, I didn't know anybody. So I just stayed in my room all night. I didn't have any access to the internet at all. So that was sad. I couldn't like even stay up and watch Netflix. So I just went to bed early. Sad. Then the next morning, I woke up early because I went to bed early. Woke up, took a shower. At 8 o'clock, I could get my photo ID taken. I mean, that's the D. That way I could get into the building. I had to call without calling the RD, which I had to do last night. Anyways, I'm technically a sophomore now. I got this little slip of paper saying that I'm now a sophomore. They didn't accept some of my classes that I tried very hard to pass at community college. So that first day, so that was like until 11 o'clock. I had to like get a mailbox. I had to get everything administrative sorted out. Then we had lunch. Then after lunch we toured around a bunch of the main buildings. We toured around like the Bible building, the engineering, ENS, that's what I don't know, the health science building. We toured the library as well. We're for like 15 minutes and nobody was paying attention. Let's be honest, who pays attention at the library meeting? You know you didn't either. So after that, we took a 40-minute bus ride. We took a 40-minute bus ride to Dayton, out to this place called BD's Mongolian Grill. I had no idea what the heck BD's is, but everyone was just so excited to go to BD's, because BD's is a thing. It was quite good. I wasn't very hungry, and whatever. The food is very good. I'm probably going to be going back there sometime this semester. Then after that, we played laser tag. Yes, laser tag is fun if you're 12. I'm not 12. And it was still a lot of fun because they made it like a bunch of team challenges. And there was like 2 levels like where you could like shoot like through the floors. It was so much fun. I'd like to go back there. We play laser tag. Also in Dayton, around outskirts, outside of Dayton? Yeah. It was like a 30-minute bus ride back. And so then that concludes the first, like the day meeting, so Monday. And I met my roommate for the first time there that night when I came back. So I met Caleb. He's super chill. It's awesome. His stuff is up there. My stuff is there. Yeah. And then came the first day of classes. I had class at 8:30 in the morning on the first day of class. Now I know that in high school, like, you have class that starts at 7:45, or at GRCC for a couple classes, I took a 7:45 class. That was death. And getting up at 8:30 was terrible. Getting up to get to class at 8:30 was terrible. But I liked the class a lot. And right after that class, it's like an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. After that, they gave us enough time for the entire campus to head to chapel. Chapel was a new experience for me academically. Like, I went to a Christian high school, and we had chapel on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And, like, they rearranged the schedule so there's, like, 4 minutes less of each class on those days. But at Cedarville, they have, like, at 10 o'clock every day, not Saturdays and Sundays, Monday through Friday, every day that there's academic classes, there's chapel at 10 o'clock, and it's mandatory. But, like, I went to chapel, and I didn't know anybody. Like, I barely knew my roommate. I didn't even have I had his phone number. Like, I didn't really know him at all, so I didn't know who to sit with in chapel. When there are 3,000 students that you have no idea who anyone is, other than, oh yes, I heard they're going here, but, like, they're an underclassman in high school and you just don't want to talk to them. I mean, you do, fine, whatever, like, you want to say hello, but you don't want to, like, try to befriend them, because just awkward. So, in the middle of my class, I get a text from Kayla, shout out to Kayla, saying, oh yes, how's your first day? If you need anything, don't hesitate. If you need someone to sit with in lunch or chapel, I'd love to. I'm like, thanks. I need someone to sit with in chapel. So I sat up where she told me where she was going to sit. There wasn't enough seats for me to fit in her little, like, row of friends, so she decided to leave her little row of friends and sit with me, and that was... Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. The chapel service that day, the songs were really good. It seemed more like a production than a worship service, but I heard that was just the first service, but whatever. Then after that, they were mostly normal. They were all normal. They had a really cool speaker come the first day, talk about mission. But yeah, for the most part, it was just the first day of class where you get the syllabus. This is what you'll be going over, yada, 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 whatever. My favorite class so far is, oh gosh. Like, digital logic design is a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. So is what?
How long is this so far?
I don't know.
You gotta stop talking.
I gotta stop talking?
Yeah, it's too long.
Okay. One of my favorite classes right now is, like, digital logic design. It's a lot of work. I enjoy it. It's a different way of thinking, hence logic, but whatever. Physics is a lot of fun. I've never taken physics even in high school. Can you hit mute? Did you hit mute? Try talking. Huh? Okay, excellent. Digital logic design is a lot of fun. Physics is a lot of fun. Hey. I hear me. Is it bad that I don't know the classes that I really like? Yes, there are. Spiritual formations. That's the class. Here they call it SPIFO, just to abbreviate everything, because it's too much effort to say spiritual formations. Whatever. It's a lot of fun. I'm interested to see what that class is all about. My least favorite class right now is Calc 2, just because I don't really get along with the professor. Okay, then my last talking point. The best part of Cedarville has definitely been the guys in my hall and chapel. The guys in my hall, like, only that first chapel did I really ask Kayla to sit with me. But like that night there was a chapel, just because it was like some special conference or whatever. The guys in my hall, they're like, "Oh hey, yeah, we usually sit over here. Do you want to sit with us?" And then they were just super welcoming. Like the first night we were already joking around about just whatever, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you. Shout out to Rickard Upper Back Hall, something like that. Whatever, shout out to my hall. Thank you guys, you're the best. The hardest thing at Cedarville has been waking up and just actually doing my homework. Because the internet's a thing, and so is Netflix. You know what I'm saying. So I'll just leave it at that. Thanks, kiddo, for watching this, I guess? Thanks for watching. I'll try to put up a video sooner than this video is going up. Like, I'll try to get one up in less than a week. Bye, kiddo. I love you.